Hello everyone, this is the Super Dave. We're doing a unboxing of the 3A Agent Scully figure from the X-Files TV show and movies. Let's get right into it. I did pre-order this from Sideshow in order to get the exclusive version. Been an X-Files fan since the TV show was on when I was in high school, so pretty happy about having some action figures. I never did get the Sideshow figures of the X-Files, Mulder, Scully, and some of the others they did. That was a little bit. That was during a period of time when I wasn't really collecting. I was into other things, mostly my career at the time. So I missed out on those. But I am pretty excited about these. So let's go ahead and unbox. Well, we'll show you the box real quick. There's not much to it. Basically, all you're getting is the X-Files logo. That's it, man. I mean, you get Agent Scully here and the X-Files there, but very simple box, nothing to it. And then the exclusive has this holographic 3A sticker. So let's unbox her. There we go. Looks like there's a couple of inserts in there. Let's dump those out. I'm going to put the box aside. And there's a couple of a warranty sheet and some instructions. Very good. So we'll take a closer look at those in a minute. Well, it's just a warranty sheet. There's nothing to that. You don't need to see that. Here we go. There she is. So we've got the figure. There's her sidearm holster, identification badge. There's the extra, or the skirt she comes with, in addition to the pant. Over here we've got some extra pegs, different hand sculpts, her credentials, old school style cell phone, and the ever-present flashlight. And behind her there is the exclusive, this is the overcoat that the exclusive versions came with. I do not have Mulder. I am looking to add Mulder to my collection as soon as possible, and I have seen a couple of exclusives available from some places. So let's open her up. Alright, just lift that top tray off, and we're going to put that aside and just kind of lift Scully out. Let's get rid of some of this paper, or plastic rather. She's got plastic on her feet, I guess to preserve the gloss of these pumps she's wearing, which will look great. Plastic on her hands, which I just pulled the hand off with the plastic, so I'll just pop that right back in. Probably going to happen here too. Let's see. Yep. That one was on there a little bit tighter, so we'll take a look at those. Maybe I'll do a separate video where I'll go over Scully from head to toe. And finally, there she is. Let's see if we can. I think that's a pretty nice head sculpt. I think that's a pretty good likeness of Gillian Anderson. Let's move on. We'll talk more in depth. I'll do a review. So if I can get her to stand up, I really wish 3A would include some stands with her figures, man. That would be great, but alas, it is not meant to be. So let's get some of these accessories out. Let's start with well, let's start with the hands since they're coming out anyway. So we got there's a gripping hand. You can see for left and right, and we got fists. Just a solid fist. Focus. Left and right. Get the other one out. There it is. There's a right fist. And a right hand trigger finger looking grip. So there's that. Now here's a couple extra wrist pegs, which is always a great addition. Anybody in the business, manufacturing or production, happens to be watching my video, it's always a nice inclusion to have some extra wrist pegs. Of all the things you can include with a figure, wrist pegs are probably the most appreciated. Looks like we've also got a spare clip to the, looks like the FBI ID card that clips onto the clothes. So there's that. Moving on, let's just start over here. See if I can get some of this stuff out without popping everything else out. There's a kind of an old school looking flashlight, a mag light. That's just silver paint down in there. There's a little bit of a glass, or rather plastic lens, but just some silver paint down in there. It's okay, I guess. I've seen better. Let's put that aside. Moving on, the cell phone. I thought this was pretty cool. It's it's not not a new touchscreen or smartphone. It's one of those old school analog phones from back in the day, where you had a little bit of a screen which would show you the time, the numbers, and probably your signal strength. And beyond that, we really weren't even texting with these types of phones. Or if you were, it was that T9 texting. Remember that? There's her ID, FBI badge, and credentials. Okay. There you go. This is an unboxing. So there's that. Now over here we've got the sidearm. It's a SIG, looks like a SIG 229. And the holster for it, which nice faux leather, pleather feeling thing. A little belt loop. I don't know if we can capture that. There you go, belt loop. And snap right there. And there is the FBI ID. And let's see if I can get my light's not going to cooperate, the glare. There we go. And so that's all taped in there. I'm going to have to fish that out. So I'm going to do that in just a minute. And here's the skirt, spare skirt. And it's got a Velcro closure on the back, and the same material as her pantsuit. So let me fish this ID out somehow. Use some tweezers. A very handy tool to have when it comes to 6th scale figures. Alright, here we go. So there you have it. Very small. You can see the clip on there. I cannot tell what it's made of. I'd imagine it's metal, but it's too small. Yeah, it feels like that's a little metal clip, but I don't know how close I can. So you can actually read on it. I don't know about all that little tiny reading at the bottom, but and it's got her photo. I can't tell if that's a photo of the figure or a photo of Gillian Anderson or just some random redheaded female. But there you go. That goes on her somewhere, wherever you feel like. So that's that. That's the that's everything in there. That's what you're gonna get with the standard version. You get the figure and her accessories. And for the exclusive, we get this overcoat. So let's pop that open real quick. Alright, put that aside, and there it is. Nice velvet feeling. It's got a nice liner in there. Looks like the pockets are not functional. Let's use this flashlight too. No, it doesn't appear the pockets are functional. So there you go. Oh wait, maybe I spoke too soon. No, those are sewn shut. Yeah, you can see the seam. I'm sorry, I'm off camera. There you go. Those are sewn shut. You can see the seam. But I do feel like that's going to look pretty good on her. And that was always a pretty iconic look for both Mulder and Scully, is to have those overcoats on, especially given that it seemed like they were always traipsing around the Pacific Northwest rainforests. So there you have it. There's the unboxing. You have Agent Scully and her accessories. And stay tuned for more of 3A's exclusive Virgin X-Files Agent Dana Scully. Thanks so much for watching.